What it do, homies? We have the solo grand final. Wing versus PACMAX. Let's go shut up, turn it up.
In set.
Here we go. That was crazy. That riser was crazy. Kilo in.
Switch. Stuck in stranger's face, venom. Hold on. I keep fucking in the prison left in pain. When I face it. And that's time.
You want to know something? I wonder when it comes to beatboxing, there's different type of techniques, I imagine, that take a little bit more, like dry mouth, right? And there's different type of techniques that accelerate dry mouth. So, you got to be careful. I think a lot of it just kind of boils down to obviously physiology, you know what I mean? But still, you got to be careful with the type of sounds that you put into your set, because if they end up becoming a motif or a reoccurring theme, you want to make sure you keep hitting that. This is like the more unique the sound, especially the combination of sounds, the more difficult it is being. Him switching up that was interesting. To turn up switch the whole entire mood up. The low end is absolutely clean, but what I found the most impressive is that ability to have that distortion and keep his pitch relatively nice, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like it can get difficult to make something register, on our level when you're hitting the lower notes, right? It's not that clean. So when you add that little distortion, that bass, that was nice. Also, that's one of his most busier rounds that we've heard from Wing in a minute, right? Not really taking that much of a minimalistic approach this battle, but let's see what PACMAX got.
You don't belong here. Here.
Nasty. Ooh.
I'm gonna take your place as the winner.
So clean.
You did it already. Don't try to counter this.
Wait, bro. Oh, hold on, bro. We coming for him, bro. Hold on. Hey, PACMAX, bro. Hey, I think you got in his head, bro. Nah, hold on. He didn't even wait for the counter. He didn't even wait for Scott to get out there. He said, you know what? It's my turn now. Hold on. Before Wing starts his next round. Oh, boy, he was waiting for a rebuttal. That's ultimate sign of respect, bro. That's ultimate time. I mean, Wing liked it so much that he felt like he needed to rebuttal because he thinks he could, I'm trying to, ooh, that was good. This is a good battle. Anyways, PACMAX. His use of layering in the bass, oftentimes when he was hitting the snares, is beautiful because you still hear the transients of the snares and the bass at the same time. Not only that, but he also kind of had a repeating sound that there at the beginning. It was nice because he added a nice little filter. The power of the bass was still felt. That was the focus. And then as it proceeded, he allowed a little bit more of that higher end to come in. And I hear this sometimes in loop station, right? Where you kind of taking elements that you already put down in your routine, and instead of coming up with different other type of elements that might ruin the song, you reuse what you already had. So and it makes it a more enjoyable listening experience because now, I think of it as a complete package. Right? Wing's first round, he started one way, but then he switched the whole entire thing up. And that kind of caused a little jarringness for me and everything. And of course, he gave us a little speed, crazy technicals. I think that was a pretty strong round. I think I got Pax winning the first round, honestly. But anyways, immediate pop off from Wing. Let's go. That's great.
You did it already. Don't try to counter this. I countered this.
Like this.
Finish it.
And that's time.
Bro, wait. Oh my goodness, bro. See, I want y'all to do something right now, bro. He done hit us with, see, that was a stamina. That was Wing flexing his stamina, his beatbox, his beatbox security, if you will, bro. Like I just want you guys to do that for like a good minute. Just go that and then watch as your jaw and your tongue and everything starts feeling that fatigue, probably after the first like 14 seconds and everything, all right? To really kind of get a sense of what Wing just did. And then not even account the different type of mouth techniques that we had, that he had, and all the other elements that was going on. That was masterful right there, right? It seemed like it was nice and simple, but the steadiness of it, and I'm a bit of a big tempo monster, right? I got a pretty good time clock, like a good worldly sense of time clock. So, and I was listening to it, and the first thing that I was looking at as he was hitting those notes was like, all right, cool. Are we getting like a speed drop off right here, right? Because if it dropped it off, that almost kind of not ruins the mood, it almost kind of disorients you, if you will, right? If you've ever listened to trance music, it has a certain flow to it. There's times in there where the beat will just go without a lot of element changes, everything to kind of put you in a mood. So him doing that at the very low, that everything needed to be perfect, right? To really kind of put us in that zone. I think he did a very good job, and he gave us a nice rebuttal in an attempt to steal the round from Pax. That was amazing. All right. We got a battle, ladies and gentlemen.
Time.
It's amazing.
Need some dopamine? Dopamine detox now. dopamine.
Dopamine?
Dopamine detox like. I'm the master, bro. I am the master of the flow. Got the dopamine
You want to know something, bro? Hold on. What you
detox for you.
want to know something about PACMAX? Is that bro, his style kind of reminds me of ordered chaos, right? It's like I'm listening to what he's doing, and it sounds absolutely crazy, but somehow, dang it, he is able to string it together. He kind of has a wild child kind of freeing a sense in the way that he beatbox. You know what I mean? Like it's times in his routines where it feels like he's just going off the chain. You know what I mean? Where he's just like, skip my routine, I'm about to freestyle and really kind of get in my bag. And you know, in the way his actions and everything, he's rocking his head, it almost feels like he's kind of in the moment, where like he almost like he forgets that he is beatboxing, and right now he is just doing this for the love of the game. You know what I mean? I really feel that exuding from him. That was a good round. Oh, it's over. I thought it would be a little bit longer because of how long this video is, but it's probably just showing the winners of everything. So
Make some noise for the two.
oh yeah, that's
Helping
right.
out is last year's champion here, coming up to go and give me champs. A stage, Jack. Give it up for Julard, everybody. Champion 2025 in the
Right.
solo division. Will it be Wing or will it be PACMAX? We are about to go and find
Probably
out together. Left, right, front to back, side to side. Everybody here in Tokyo, help me out. Give it up for PACMAX!
Wow. Okay.
PACMAX, 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 PAC. Applause to this gentleman right here.
Okay, PACMAX won that. Okay. Let's see what people think. Let's see what's going on. Wing's people's champion. Wing won my heart. Yeah, I don't know, man. I honestly thought that I would say maybe if Wing had a weak round, it probably was his first round. Maybe possibly because of the switch up. And there were 2 times where he went overtime, but I don't know if they count, you know, over the time he was allowed, but I don't know if they count that towards, you know, the judging and everything. I'm not mad at it. Both of them did a very good job. I can't fault them. They gave some very strong rounds. PACMAX really came out swinging, you know, really swinging. So, okay. Okay, a lot of people in the comments are saying people, you know, they believe Wing won. But, you know, I believe D-Lo does a lot of reactions to this stuff. You know, they're obviously beatboxers, so their opinion is going to matter more on this type of stuff. You know, Shazam, you know, these actual beatboxers. Sometimes I go and watch their reactions because since they are actual beatboxers, they can explain a little bit more in detail what's going on. So I'll probably go and do that to see if I missed anything, which I'm probably sure it's plenty. But you guys let me know. I'm more interested in the people who agree with the PACMAX win, right? Because I see a lot of comments going for Wing, right? And I want to know the other round. So let me know that down in the comments what you thought about the solos. I think we got Loop Station coming up next. I think a lot of people have been asking for that. We'll definitely jump on that. So Dave's out.